Good afternoon, all of you. And now, before we move to the today's session, let me just revise our previous topic. Who will revise the last topic? Which topic we discussed in our last session? Which topic we discuss? Unmute your mic and say. I hope everyone is right.
We discuss about
Yes. Yes, Jimmy.
we discuss about decisions, which is one of the key factors and features of an algorithm.
Very
Decisions.
good. Yes. So, and we also discuss few example, right, of algorithm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Which example we discuss? Which example we discuss of algorithm?
Write an
Who-
algorithm which takes one input number and displays whether it is an odd or even number. And
Yes.
also write an algorithm which takes input of two numbers and displays whichever is greater or max number.
Yes. So I think I gave one homework to all of you. For odd even example, I gave in a
Yes, sir.
homework. As
Yes,
I
sir.
remember, yeah. So who has done it? Who has
Done,
done the
sir.
homework? Okay, so can you just show me you on your video and show your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Amit. You on your video and just show me the just 1 minute. I'm sharing my entire screen so the other student can also know these things. Just a minute. Uh, just a second. Now I'm presenting my entire screen. Make it horizontal. You make it horizontal. Yes, very good. Very good. Right. Uh, yeah, make it closer. Yes, yes, yes. See, you have taken x value. Okay. Even is 0, odd is 0. Then what you have done, enter any number, input x, modulus 0, then number is, yes. Exactly. See here, one change is that here no need to take the variable of even and odd, right? Because we are giving only one input and we have to just display a message whether number is odd or even. So that is a message. We are not performing any arithmetic operation. So here even and odd that you have declared two variables, that is not required. Other thing is fine. Everything is good. Very good, Amit. Excellent. So now you can stop it. Yes. Uh, okay. So now see the main. We started the concept of if and else. I hope that now all of you understood the concept of if condition, right? Actually, we have to start
Yes,
from
sir.
here. Yes. Just a minute. Repetition or yes. Decision we started last time, and we have seen. See, in decision statement, we have to remember the condition. And whenever there is a condition, then there are two options. Either condition becomes true or condition becomes false. So how we can mention a decision? So using if statement, right? So if, then we have to mention condition. If condition becomes true, then it will execute true part. True part means after if, that is known as a true part. And if condition become false, then it will execute else part. Else part means this part. At a time, compiler can execute either true part or else part or false part as per the condition. Right? This example, I think we already discussed. Now, I think this example we have discussed, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. And see, this example I gave in a homework. Input a number and check whether it is an odd number or even number. Odd number and even number, if we say that, right, then odd number means what? Generally, we can say 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, all are odd number. Even number means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all are the even numbers. Then how we can decide this is odd number, this is even number? In Gujarati, we can say odd means eki sankhya, even means beki sankhya, right? In Gujarati, we generally use the word like that. So how we can decide that? So if any number is divisible by 2, if any number is divisible by 2, then that is even number. And if number is not divisible by 2, then it is a odd number. Then how we can know that that number is divisible by 2 or not? Then that number you have to divide, and not divide but use the modulus symbol. And modulus symbol always return the remainder. I hope that now all of you understood the meaning of modulus, right? Modulus symbol return the remainder. શેષ જેને આપણે કહીએ ગુજરાતીમાં. So if remainder is 0, it means this number, whatever number here I mentioned, suppose x, we consider the x is general variables. So if modulus symbol return a 0, it means this is even number. So x is even, right? And if other than 0, it means that is odd number always. Let me take example. If I consider 9 over here in terms of x, suppose if we input x is equal to 9, then what will happen over here? 9 modulus 2. You divide the 9, you do like this. 9 divide by 2, right? Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Okay, so here 9 divided by 2. So how we can, so 9 divided by 2 means 2 multiplied by 4, right? So 8, and remainder is 1. So how we can write in a mathematics? How we can write in a mathematics? See, let's I just draw here, then you can understand, like ball pen, right? See, if we do like this, 9 divided by 2, right? In division, how we can say? So 2 multiplied by 4, then 8. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 1, right? So this 1, you can say it is written by modulus symbol. Remember this thing. So here, but suppose instead of 9, if I take 8 for example here, or a 6, like 6 number, if we take a 6 number and if you divide by 6, 2, so 2 multiplied by 3, right? And here 6, then what is the remainder? Remainder is a 0, right? So whenever you divide any number with 2 and remainder is 0, then it is always a even number. So here a is a variable. So in this program, how many variable we require? One variable, right? So start, declare one variable a, then we will ask that number to user. You enter one number. So print is a message, enter any number, and whatever number is input by user, that is stored into a. After that, here we will check that a divide by 2 and modulus symbol return a remainder. If that number is divisible by 2, then it returns 0. Then it display, if this condition becomes true, then and then it will display that number is even. Otherwise, it will move over here, else number is odd. So this is again a very simple, you can say the conditions over here, right? So condition either true or false. Remember in programming, condition never becomes a 50-50. 50-50 means half of the condition becomes true, half of the condition becomes false. Never. This kind of condition will never occur in the programming. Either condition 100% true or false. So see here, if we compare this program, sequence program, then sequential program execute by one each statement 1 2 3 4, it's execute one by one. There is no change in the flow. But if you see over here, right, in this, then what will happen? Up to this, the execution is in sequence: start, declaration, variable, right, print, input. But here, see, either compiler execute this part or this part. So here the control flow is different, right? So depending on the condition, it will execute. So this is the, you can say, one of the example of if. Now, before we moving to the repetition, let's we discuss one more example about the if condition. Let's I give here. All of you write down in your notebook. Write an algorithm which takes input of any number and check whether that number is positive or negative. So here you have to just display a message whether that number is positive number or negative number. I am giving 2-minute time to all of you. Write down algorithm in your notebook. After that, I will ask the answer to anyone. Okay, first note down this definition. Write a algorithm which takes input of any number. It means how many value we have to input in our program? How many value we have to input in our
One,
program?
sir.
Only one. So we require only one variable. And what we have to do in this program? So check, we have to just check. What we have to check? Whether that number is positive or negative. It means we do not require to perform any arithmetic operation. We have to display only message to the user. Yeah, this number is positive number or this number is negative number. That's it. So two part here you have to extract from the definition. One is the what we have to do input and what we have to display as the output. How to do that is your program logic. Now all of you write down in your notebook. I am giving 2-minute time to everyone. And those who complete, please mention in a chat, I have done. Angela, you have done. So you can take the reference from here also. The same program you have to. Only you have to change a logic. How will you decide any number is positive or negative? Angela, have you done it?
Almost. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Sir,
Ah,
you asked the question. Should I answer?
yes, yes.
You said, how do you determine if a number is positive or negative?
Yes.
If
Just
you
also
can
1 minute.
determine,
Yes, 1 minute. 1 minute, Juso. Just 1 minute. See, friends, those who are doing just how to develop a logic, say, you always take a dummy data. Then and then you can understand the logic. Whenever you write any C program or algorithm, you always take a dummy data. Dummy data means one example data. See here, what I have to do, I have to give any input number, right? Then let me take one dummy data, for example, 5, right? So we have to enter one value. So we have taken 5 value as a dummy data. Then if you input 5, then what should be our output? What should be our output, right? Then how will you decide 5 is a positive or negative? 5 is a positive or negative? 5
If
number is a positive or negative
5
number?
is greater than 0,
positive.
Positive
if
number,
5 is
right?
greater than 0,
Yes.
Yes, positive number, yes. Then how will you decide this with whether it is positive? How can you decide it? What type of logic you have applied on
Uh,
this? Yes, Huso.
if A is greater
if
than 0,
Yes, if this number is greater than 0, if this number is greater than 0, then we always consider as a positive, right? And see, if number is not greater than 0, what does it mean? If number is not greater than 0, what does it mean?
Negative.
it's 0
negative.
or
It
Negative, sir.
it less than 0, right? If I ask you a question that what is whether your age is greater than 20, if I ask the question that if your age is greater than 20, if you say yes, then what I understood, okay, your age is greater than 20. But if you say no, sir, my age is not greater than 20, then I will not ask another question whether it is less than 20. No, that is understood, right? So in if condition, you always check one part, so it will give the answer of another part, right? Similarly over here, if we consider that 5 in terms of variable, then we let take one variable like x, and x means any value. Here for developing our logic, we have taken 5. Now what is our general logic? Then we will check that if the value of x is greater than 0, then we will display a message positive. If it is not greater than 0, then we will display negative. Yes, Vuso, now you tell me the or just I want to ask the question everyone, how many students have done this? How many students have done this?
Done, sir.
Yeah, mention in a chat. Mention
done,
in a
sir.
chat. Yes, Amit. Mention in a chat. Yes, Sagar has done. Jimmy has
Already
done.
mentioned, sir.
Okay, Angela has done. Wuso has also done, right? Wuso?
Yes,
Wuso?
sir.
Okay. Now you tell me, and other student, you just compare with this. And those who have not written, you also write with me, right? Okay, Wuso, tell me the first statement.
The first statement is start.
Very good. Step number 1, start. Then,
Declare, I put the variable as Q.
yes, yes. So here, how many variable we require in this program? Only one. Then how we can write?
One.
Declare variable. Which variable you have taken?
Q.
Q. Okay, not an issue. You can take anyone, like X, for example.
Yes.
0. Okay. Next. Next. What is the next steps?
Oh, I should continue.
Yes, yes. You have to give me the explanation of each and every statement.
Okay. Step 1, step number 3. Print.
Yes, give a message to user.
Yes. Enter any number or
Enter any number.
value.
Very good.
Yes, any
Yes.
number.
Yes. Then
Step
in which
4,
variable?
input
Yes, input.
x.
Very good. So up to that, we have taken one value from user, right? Then step 5.
Then you put a condition now.
Yes, how can I
If
put the condition? Yes, if
x is
x
greater than 0,
greater than 0, then
if x is greater than 0,
yes, then
print number
print,
as,
yes,
then print number as positive.
number is positive. Yes, very good, right?
Then step 6,
Step 6, very good. Else,
if x is lesser,
now see here,
yes sir,
you want to write
yes.
any another if?
Oh yes, no, just write else. Sorry,
Just you write down else.
I did
Yes,
I
as I
did the
told you that,
sequence.
as I gave an example of your age, if I ask you that, so your age is greater than 20, tell me the answer. Your
Yes,
age
sir.
is greater than 20.
It's exactly.
So
Yes.
if you say yes, right? If you say, for example, if you say yes, then I will not ask another questions. Okay, yeah, your age is less than 20. No, right?
Yes.
But now see, if I ask you that question, your age is greater than 25, you just
No.
tell me the answer, yes or no. Your age is greater than 25?
No.
No. Then what I understood? If you say your age is not greater than 25, it means I can understand your age is less than 25, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
here,
Yes.
yeah, if x is greater than 0, then we can say it's a positive. Suppose if
Yes, sir.
x is not greater than 0, it means this condition becomes false. Then what does it mean?
It means print number as, or print number as
Number is negative.
negative.
And when the number is negative, when the number value is less than 0.
Yes,
Here,
0.
so here no need to check like that x is less than 0, because by default else means this condition become false, then it move over here else. So here no need to
Yes.
check the condition
No
again,
need.
right? Okay,
Yes,
and the
sir.
last statement is
Stop
step 7
or
is
end.
swap. Yes. So how many students have excellent Russo? How many students have done this? Tell me. Yes, yes. Maria done. Okay. Deepak also. Yes. Dava. Okay. So everyone has done in that way. Very good. Amit. Yes. So shall we move further, or you want one more example of that? Now see, friends. Now one important questions. If I enter the value of 6, then what should be the output? If I put 6, then what should be the output?
Positive.
Yes, number is positive. If I input -8, what should be the output? See, -8 is greater than 0.
Number is negative.
It's negative. Then it move
Smaller
over
than
here.
0, sir.
Okay, but now you tell me what is the answer of this if I enter exact 0?
Sir, error.
It will not show anything.
See,
Error, I think, sir,
no,
because there's not given.
You have to always follow the rules. You have to always follow the rules. The rules say that if condition becomes true, then it will execute true part. If condition becomes false, then it will execute else part. This is the rules. Now you check. 0 is greater than 0. 0 is greater than 0.
Sir,
Yes
0 is
or
equal.
0 is not greater than 0. See, you cannot say okay, 10 is greater than 10. Right? So, as per the norm, this condition become false. Hello? This condition becomes
No.
0.
No.
It's
Say here, if I
Yes,
enter
sir, it
x value
becomes false,
0,
sir.
then see, if you put the x value 0, 0 greater than 0, this condition true or false? You just tell me like that. 0 is greater
false.
than 0, false.
False.
This condition become false, right? And when the condition become false, compiler always execute the else part, then it will display number is negative, right? So in that case, if you write only this logic, then if anyone enters 0, then 0 is greater than 0, it will display the negative. Then what should I do?
Sir, equal symbol, sir.
Again, it is a problem. If I say is equal to, greater than or equal to, what does it mean? Value of x is greater or value is equal to 0. Now, in that case, if I enter 0, then what's happened? 0 is not greater than 0, but 0 is equal to 0.
Yes,
0
sir.
is equal to 0. So in that case, condition becomes true. Then it will display positive number. Again, 0 is not positive number.
So it is to apply another condition.
Very good,
Decision.
very good. Yes, yes. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to write another condition. Condition inside another condition, and that is known as a nested condition. How we can write this? Let's say only we have to do, say, first we have to check x is equal to 0. In C language, whenever you want to compare two value, we have to write 2 equal to symbol over here. That just you remember, right? But in algorithm, you can mention equal to, it's fine. X is equal to 0. Say, if this condition becomes true, then what should be our message? What should be our message?
Number is
Positive.
Number is positive.
No. If x value is exactly 0, then our our message should be
The number is 0.
number is 0. Simple. Number is 0. If anyone enter x value is 0, then number is 0, right? But see, if this condition becomes false, what does it mean? Now you tell me.
All the numbers will be negative.
Say, there are two options. Either number is positive or negative. If, say, number is not 0, what does it mean? If number is not 0, what does it mean? Suppose, let me think about again the mathematics. See, as you know that in mathematics, I think you already learned these things, right? In middle, exactly 0 is there, right? Now at the right hand side, you can say all positive number. Right hand side, all positive number. 1, 2, I think all of you understood this, right? Then left hand side, what's happened?
It's all
Left hand
negative
side,
number.
Negative.
all negative number, right? -1, -2, like this. So here, if say number is not 0, if exactly 0, then we can say number is 0. Suppose if number is not 0, then we have only two possibility. Either number is positive or number is negative, right?
Negative.
Two options are there. So out of two options, again we have to check. So how you can write the condition? If this condition becomes true, then number is 0. If this condition becomes false, then else part. Now inside else, we can write another condition like this, else if. Now you can check that, okay, x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0. See, first, which condition we have checked? Both are equal. If both are equal, then we can say, number is 0. Then we can say, yes, number is 0. Suppose if this condition becomes false, it means number is not 0. So either positive or negative. Then first we'll check that number is greater than 0. Yes. Now you tell me, if this condition becomes true, what does it mean?
All
What
the
does
numbers
it
are
mean?
positive.
Yes, number is positive. And if this condition becomes false, then what does it mean?
negative.
See, condition is always either true or false, right? Then you have to think about both the option. Condition becomes true, then what to do? Condition becomes false, then what to do? So here, hey, whenever we write if, there is a else part. So here if we write if, then we will write another else part over here. And in that case, we mention another step, step number 7, right? Else Now in else, what we can write? Print number is
Negative.
negative, right? Then you can. So this is your complete algorithms. If you want to write this kind of program, and here, see, it is possible in program you can write n number of condition inside the condition that we will discuss in detail in our unit number 2, right? But right now you can see here what we have done. First we have checked one condition, then if condition becomes true, then it will execute this. Now see, remember one thing, compiler, once this condition becomes true, then it will execute this part. After that it will not check all this part, right? Directly it will jump over here, stop, because our output is generated. But suppose if this condition becomes false, then it will check another conditions. If this condition becomes true, it will display positive and then stop. But suppose this condition becomes also false, then it will move else and display this negative and become stop. So this is the execution flow of this, right? So all of you just write down this logic, or you can take a screenshot also. All of you just take a screenshot of this.
So this is the final answer to the question.
Yes, yes. This is, you can say,
Okay.
the complete algorithm. This is complete,
All
right?
right.
If you do not mention this part, for example, then this is incomplete.
Yes.
Incomplete in terms of if anyone enter exact 0, then your program will generate wrong output, right?
Yes, sir.
0, as per the norms, the 0 is not a negative number, or it's not a positive number.
Yes.
So in that case, we have to mention that 0 number is exactly 0 in that way.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So have you taken the screenshot, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
It is clear? Okay. Now, yes. Okay. Now I give one another example, right? And then after we'll move to the third part of algorithm. Okay. Now see, all of you write in your notebook, because once we move from algorithm to flowchart, I will tell that, okay, now you convert this particular algorithm into flowchart. Then when we start the programming, then I will tell that, okay, now from that flowchart you convert into C program. So for one program, we will write 3 things. One is algorithm. Based on algorithm, we will draw the flowcharts. Then based on algorithm flowchart, we will write the C program, right? So that is the practice. But right now, as per our topic, we will only discuss the algorithm. Okay. Now all of you write down the another definition. Let's I just note down our all of you note down the date in your notebook also, then yes. Okay, write down the second definition. Write an algorithm which take input of percentage and display its results, pass or fail. Passing criteria is greater than or equal to 50% or 40%, for example. This is the definition. Write an algorithm which takes input. Now you tell me what I have to give as an input in this program. What I have to input?
Sir,
Percentage.
Percentage, sir.
Very good, percentage. Now based on percentage, what we have to decide? What we have to
Whether
decide?
he passed or failed, sir.
Whether is pass or fail. But what is my condition to declare passing?
Equal to or greater than 14%.
Greater than or equal to 40%.
Very good. Greater than or equal to 40%. Now you tell me, I am taking certain sample data input. Suppose if I input 58, what should be the output?
Pass, sir.
Yes, it is pass. Okay, very good. If I give input like this 30 or 34, for example, then
Fails.
fail, right? Then now tell me, okay, how we can write the algorithm? Now who will tell me? Can you try yourself? All of
Can I
you?
tell you, sir?
Yes, Mansoor, tell me. Yes, Mansoor.
So at step 1, we start
Yes.
the
Okay.
algorithm.
So you also write down with me, all of you, or you can start yourself also, not an issue. Then how many variable we require in this program?
One variable to show the
One
One,
variable
sir.
only, yes. Declare variable, right? Suppose my variable name is P because it's a percentage, right? I can write PER also. Variable name I can take in it. Then now,
Then in step 3,
should I initialize only
print
0 or
enter
0
your
dot
percentage.
0? Percentage is always in a point. Then my initialization should be
0.0.
0.0. Yes, Mansoor, tell me the next step.
So step 3, print enter your percentage.
Yes, enter your percentage. Very good. And
Step 4, input
input.
P.
Yes. Here I have taken the variable PER. Okay. What is my condition?
Step 5, if
If
percentage is greater or
so, here I
percentage
have
is
to use the symbol, right? A relational operator, you can say greater than,
or
greater than,
equal to
yes, or equal
equal
to.
to
So greater
40.
than or equal to 40. Here do not mention
40.
percentage, only you mention 40. And what should be my output?
Then print pass.
Pass. And
Else
else.
print
Yes.
fail.
Yes.
Print
Print
fail.
fail. Very good. Yes. And last step is stop.
Stop.
Right. So suppose if I entered 56, then 56 is greater than 40. Condition true or false? If I
True, sir.
enter 56, then condition becomes true, then it will execute pass. But if I enter like this, 36, if I enter 36 percentage, then 36 is greater than 40.
No,
36
sir.
is greater than 40. No, it becomes false. This condition becomes false, then it will move else and display fail. But see, if I enter exact 40, then what should be the answer?
Pass, sir.
If I enter exact 40, then see here, 40 is greater than, no, but 40 is equal to 40. Here equal to means the same value can compare equality. So 40 is equal to 40, then it will display the result pass, right? So this is the, so today we have discussed 2 to 3 example of if condition, how we can write the algorithms of if condition, right? And I hope friends, all of you understood this. Any questions, any doubt in a if part? Two things you have to remember: whenever you write a if, then you have to think about if condition becomes true, then what you have to do, and if condition become false, then you have to write the else part, right? And at a time, compiler can execute only one part, either true part or false part. This is the things you have to remember, right? So now give me the response in a chat, any questions, any doubt if you have. Otherwise we will move to the third part of the algorithm, that is repetition.
So just show the screen once again where we were
Just
stopping.
yes, just a minute. Yeah, so all of you just write down in your notebook also right? These are the various example. I will ask anybody when we start the flow charts, the same definition will take, but we will just convert in a graphical format. That's it, right? Okay, done, everyone? Have you written in your notebook? All of you?
Yes, sir.
All of
Yes,
you?
sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now let's we now move to the theory part. Yes. Algorithm. Two types of algorithm we have seen. One is the sequence, where all the steps are executed one by one. Then second features of the algorithm is a conditional statement, where we execute a certain statement based on the conditions. That is the conditional statement. And the next is the repetition. Now, what is the meaning of repetition? Let's I give one practical example. Uh, First, you tell me the meaning of repetition. Who will tell me the meaning of
I,
repetition?
I think it is the repeatedness of something, like it
Ye-
sequence repeatedness about one word
Yes,
or
Mansur. Repetition means to do the same process again and again. That is repetition, right? Okay. If I say, for example, see, you just count it. Repetition means, see, I am repeat the same action again and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So see, my action is same. I'm executing the same statement. But see, I have counted 5 to 6 times, right? When it required in our program. So in program, whenever you want to execute certain statement more than one time. Now let I give a practical example. Suppose I want to display good morning message. I want to just write down if I say that, see my algorithm, my definition is like that. Write an algorithm or a program, right, which display message of good morning. Now you tell me, this is very simple algorithm, right? To display message good morning, what should be my algorithm? Step start, right? See, is it any variable is required in this program?
no,
No,
just
sir.
print.
No, because we don't require to input anything. We have to simply display one message, good morning. That's it. Then first step is start. No need any declaration. Then step 2 is, you can say, yes, I want to display output. Then print good morning. That's it. Then step 3, stop. Okay, my program is over. Now you tell me, if I say write algorithm which display message of good morning 2 times. Now what does it mean? 2 times means what?
Repetition.
2 times means what? Again I want to, okay, copy
Repeat.
it. Yes.
Print good
What I will
morning.
do? Yes. 2 times I will write print. Okay, 4. Yes. Now see, if I say display message 3 times, then again you will say, okay, sir, I will copy one more time. Yes. Right. Okay, print good morning. Yes, and stop it. See, here I have taken only simple example to display a message. Now see, which statements are repeat 3 times? Which statements repeat over 3 times? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right? Hello, friends. Now, if you write the program in that method, and now if I say message print good morning 100 times, or not 100 times, like 10 times, for example. Now you tell me, will you copy this statement 10 times?
No, sir.
It's not a, you can say, standard programming. So here you want to execute this one statement or more than one statement, more than one time. At that time, it is better you use the repetition statement. Repetition statement is known as a iteration statement also, looping statement also, even repetition statement. See, 2 to 3 names are there. So all of you write down this name in your notebook first. Repetition statement, repetition statement, then other name. What is the another name of that? Repetition, or you can say repetition statement or iteration. The looping is also known as a iteration statement, or it is also known as a looping statement, right? And what is the use of this statement and when will you use it? So whenever you want to execute certain statement up to more than times, at that time you have to use the repetitions, right? So here, see the concept of repetition. Repetition which involves executing one or more steps for a number of times, right? Here, number of times. You have to fix the limit, otherwise the loop becomes infinite. So in C, in any program, loop never becomes infinite. Remember, otherwise you're right. It's infinite means what? There is no ending. It will continuously counting. So when repetition which involves executing one or more steps for a number of time can be implemented using construct like the while. So how we can implement the repetition concept in C programming? So there are 3 statements, 3 type of loops is there. One is while loop, another is do while loop, and another is the for loop. So in C programming, we can implement repetition statement using 3 statements or using 3 type of loop. One is while loop, do while loop, for loop. I will explain each and every in detail while we start the programming, right? Right now we will only use the while loop, right? How we can write a while. This loop executes one or more steps until some condition is true. Until some condition is true, right? Okay. So see how many times that loop will execute. So each and every time it will check it, each and every time it will check the condition. So in loop we have to mention 2 things, not 2 things but 3 things. From where we have to start the, let me take one practical example, then it will yes, can anyone on your video, Mansoor or Wuso, can you just on your video? Let me take one practical exercise. Can anyone on your video? Yes. Wuso. Yes. Wuso, just you have to counting my action. Okay, how many times I have done this action, right? Okay, just you start and you have to stop me once total counting is 5. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay, now let's I start. And you have to just speak the counter loudly. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, like this, right? And you have to stop when total number of counting is 5, right? Okay, let's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop.
Yeah. So you said me now stop. Why? Because you have checked the condition. Okay, you reach your
Yes.
counting, reach up to 5 or not, right? So okay.
Yeah.
So each and every counting you are checking your condition. Okay, whether your counting value is reach up to the condition or not. Okay, that is one thing. Now, from where you have started your counting?
1.
1. Okay. Now, see, you can start your counting from 11 also. If I start, say, 11, 12, 13,
Yes.
14, then 15. Now what's happened? 11 to 15
You
means
stopped at
total how
5.
many? 5. Then 16 means
5.
I have to stop my counting.
Yes.
It means when you use the looping, then we have to set two value. One is the starting counting value, another is the ending counting value. You can take
Yes, sir.
any value, right? Even you can take in a reverse also. See, if I do first time, then you can say, okay, sir, 5, then
Yes, sir.
4, then 3, then
3,
2, then
2.
1. Once it is 1, then you can say, yes, stop, because you reach up to the 5.
Yes,
So
sir.
ultimately our objective is how many times you want to execute. That's it. The starting and ending limit is not matter. You can start your counting from 1 to 5 also, from 11 to 15 also, from 5 to 1 also, right? So, okay, thank you very much, Wuso. Now you can stop your video. So I hope
Thank
that
you,
all
sir.
of you understood these practicals, all of you, right? So whenever you use the repetition, you have to think about three things. One is from where you want to start your counter, from 1. Then how many counting you want to do. Based on that, you have to set your upper limit. Upper limit means if you want to repeat 5 times, then 1 is your lower limit, upper limit is 5. And third things, you have to check the conditions. So these things you have to mention in the loop. So the same thing we will do over here, same repetition. How to write the algorithm of repetition? Let me just see the example here. Suppose I want to display this good morning 10 times. That is the example, 10 times, right? Then how can I convert? So all of you write this algorithm with me, all of you. How many times we want to display good morning? 10 times, right? Then how we can write the algorithm? See here, 1 is start. Okay. Now, here first I will declare a variable. Whenever you take a loop or you can say repetition statement, generally we will use the word loop. So for counting a loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we require one counter variable that is known as a counter, right? So counter variable will count, yeah, loop is execute 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time. So one variable is required for counting, right? So declare variable, or you can say initialize. Declare variable you can use, or declare variable or initialize I. Here I am taking I, starting from 1, because I have to start my counting 1, right? So this is I. Then you can mention one ending value also. Ending means how many times I want to repeat. How many times I want to repeat?
10, sir.
10
10
times.
times.
And then one another variable, you can say upper limit value. Upper limit variable I will take 10, for example, right? So here I have taken two variable. One is counter variable and another is the ending limit value. Okay. Now how can I write the loop? Because see, here in this program I do not require to give any input from user, right? No need to give any input from user, because here we want to just execute 10 time loop and display good morning. Okay, so here I will start the loop. How we can write the loop? See, repeat. What you have to repeat? So repeat, that the same statement we will use. So repeat steps. You repeat these steps while is a loop, right? So this is again a keyword that you can use in a looping. Repeat these steps while the I value is less than or equal to n. What does it mean? What is the initial starting value of I? Counting will
One.
start 1
1, sir.
and 1 value. So this condition, you have to repeat this statement up to the I value is reach up to n. N means what? N means what?
10.
10.
10.
Here you can write directly 10 also, not an issue, because 10 is a fixed amount of repetition, right? So here you can, but let we take another variable. So the meaning of this statement means while this statement will execute starting from 1, I is 1 and this. Okay, what you have to do? If this condition becomes true, right? If this condition becomes true, what you have to do? You have to display good morning
Sir.
message. Okay. Now, say, if I say this and Wuso just count only 1, right? Okay. First time say I is 1. So 1 is less than 10. Condition becomes true. It display morning, right? Then
Yes, sir.
what should I do? What should I do? What should I do?
Oh, print good morning.
Yes,
Repeat.
yes, again you have to see, you are counting 1, right? But if you say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, what does it mean? Your loop will never end. But once the loop is execute, then you are increment counter. You are increment the counter,
Yes, sir.
right? It
Okay,
means
good
first
morning.
time it is 1, then another time is 2, then 3. It means once the first time loop is execute, after that you have to increment your counter. So how can I increment? Actually, I is equal to I plus 1. What does it mean? Whatever value of I will increment by 1 and store the same value in the same variable. So first time, see, first time I is 1. So 1 is less than 10. Condition becomes true. It prints the good morning. Then here the value of I is 1. 1 plus 1, what does it mean? 1 plus 1, what does it mean?
2,
2,
sir.
right?
2.
So here 2 is okay. Now, see, compiler will execute the statement one by one. This. Now, from here, we have to move again over here. We have to move the control again here, right? Then here we have to say, go to step number. What is the number of these steps? What is the number of these steps?
3,
3.
sir.
And here you have to mention that go to step number 3. Then how the compiler execute this thing? Say, first time I is 1. So first time loop is checking the condition. Yeah, 1 is less than 10. Yes, condition becomes true. It will print the output good morning. So okay, it will print the output good morning, right? Yes. And what I becomes 1 plus 1. So I becomes 2, right? Now 2 means again it go to step number 3. So it will check. Now see, value of I is
2.
2. Now see, check the condition 2 less than n. Yes, n means 10. Yes, condition becomes true. Again it will display good morning. Yes. Then now 2 plus 1. What is the 2 plus 1?
3, sir.
So I become 3. Again go to step 3. Now 3 less than 10. Condition becomes true. Right? Then again it will print good morning. Yes. Again 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. What is the meaning? 3 plus 1? 4.
4, sir. I
And
equals
again,
4, sir.
yes. Again go to step 3. 4 less than 10. Again it print good morning. Again I becomes 5. Then go to 5 less than 10. Then print 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now see, once it display 10, then what is the value of I? 10 plus 1. What is the meaning? 10 plus 1, 11, right? And again 11 less than 10. What is the condition over here? 11 less than 10?
No.
11 less than 10,
No, sir.
condition becomes true. Once this condition becomes false, after that control will jump outside the while
Stop.
loop and stop. So here, this is the, you can say, yeah, So this is the very simple algorithm of loop, you can say. I hope all of you understood. And have you written in your notebook, or you can take a screenshot and after that you just write down in your notebook. So today we have finished the repetition part and almost time is over. And from tomorrow again we will continue with more example of looping. And now before I sign off, any questions, any doubt, you can ask me, otherwise you can disconnect. Thank you very much, all of you. Any questions, any doubt? Finally you mention in a chat and then you disconnect. All of you have written this? All of you have written?
Yes, sir.
Take a screenshot. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day to all of you. Now you can disconnect and join in another session.
સર
Yes.
મારે એક જીમેલ
હા,
એડ
ભાઈ.
કરવાનું હતું.
શેમાં એડ કરવાનું છે?
તમે કીધું હતું કે સેશનમાં લાસ્ટમાં કહેજે.
વૈભવ તે પેલા આપણે ગૂગલ ક્લાસમાં ગયો છો તમે?
હા
હજી ગૂગલ ક્લાસ બાકી છે એ ક્રિએટ કરવાનું. એ જ્યારે હમણાં કરું ને ત્યારે તમારો એડ કરી દે. હજી કોઈના નથી કર્યા અમે આપણા ડી
હા
ક્લાસ.
ઓકે ઓકે
ઓકે ચલો, થેન્ક યુ.
ઓકે